Hey guys, it's Isabella. Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I wanted to ask you guys in this video if you think this could be the end of Uber. Before we get started, if you wanted to, you can follow me on Instagram. My link will be in the description of the video. It's at Isabella with 3 I's, 3 A's, 3 L's, and then 3 A's at the end. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about this awesome banking app called Current. You can check it out. There's a link in the description for that as well. So they have a lot of really awesome benefits, like getting cash back when you get gas. You also get a lot of help with financial management, so it's definitely something you want to check out. Again, link in the description. So is this the end of Uber? First of all, we all know that Uber is definitely not the same as it was, especially before the pandemic. The pandemic made a huge change for all of this. You know, you may or may not remember Uber Pool. It's like literally a thing of the past, and if you don't know what Uber Pool is because maybe you're new to Uber or you're younger and you just are now like starting to take Ubers, it's basically like carpooling with Uber. Your ride is a lot cheaper because you share the car with other passengers, and the reason they stopped doing this was of course because of the pandemic. There's a lot of health safety issues with that. They ended up completely getting rid of Uber Pool, so it does not exist anymore. And the cheapest Uber you can get now would be an UberX. The problem with this is that UberX is now really expensive as well, and also drivers aren't even getting paid that much. A lot of passengers are actually canceling their rides, and it's really frustrating to drivers. Now, one of the main complaints from Uber drivers about the app is that they really just don't get paid enough, especially considering how much of their income goes towards gas. And now you literally need gas in order to work for Uber because you're gonna be in your car like all day, every day, or however much you like to drive for Uber. They really haven't done much to try to accommodate to Uber drivers. We've already talked about this in a few of our videos, but they did add an extra 55 cents per ride if you're a driver, and it's still really just not enough to help to a significant extent. This is why a lot of Uber drivers are quitting. With more Uber drivers quitting, there's a higher demand for drivers and a lower supply. So that is going to spike up the cost a little bit, and a lot of passengers are actually getting really upset about this. So I actually know quite a lot of people that don't even like taking Ubers anymore. They'd actually rather take public transportation because it's so much cheaper. I was actually just in New York City about a week ago, and I needed to get an Uber. I had a lot of suitcases, and an Uber to go literally like less than a mile, I think it was like $30, which I know Manhattan, like it is gonna be more expensive, but that was just insane to me. You know, it's just hard, like if you're someone who needs to go to the airport and you have a lot of suitcases, or you're moving, stuff like that, you know, it's gonna be really expensive to do that. So another problem with Uber is that a lot of drivers are also canceling on their passengers. So because there's less drivers now, because a lot of them are quitting, you know, if someone needs a ride and there's not a lot of cars around them, more drivers are going to be asked to pick them up that are way further away, and a lot of drivers aren't going to want to drive that far just to pick up the passenger, so they'll cancel the ride. It's really off-putting to the passenger. So that's also what's sort of like driving passengers away. And going back to what I was talking about with the gas fees, Uber actually has implemented a rental service where you can actually rent a Tesla through Hertz, and you get paid an extra $1 for using an electric vehicle. You also don't have to pay for gas that way, and I believe it's around $330 a week. So depending on how much you drive, this could be worth it. It might not be. It's still up for debate. I want to know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. But yeah, Uber has been facing a ton of backlash recently. Some people are really questioning, like they're genuinely questioning if this is going to still, you know, be a thing. Personally, I don't think Uber is going anywhere. Like no matter how pissed off people are going to be at the company, it genuinely is like a monopoly. So I really don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but I do think they should make some changes to make it a little bit easier for both the passengers and the drivers to have a more enjoyable experience, make it more worth it for them, and be like way more accommodating to the economic crisis that we're in right now. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys tuned in for the video. Again, you can check out my Instagram, link down in the description. If you want to see more videos from us, be sure to like this one and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.